Legend of Total War here with part 53 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as the Japanese. Alright, so previously we're pushing really deep into Soviet territory. We've almost made it to Moscow. We've just enveloped a lot of troops. There were more than this, but we cut them off into two groups and finished with one of them. So if we have a look here, they've now lost nearly approaching 19 million. It's not quite nearly. We've also got American expeditionary forces here, also fighting the Soviets, because they seem to hate the Soviets as well. They're only fighting us. I don't know why the Americans would want to get involved. We've almost turned it fascist. So yeah, those are Americans there acting like idiots. So it's not my forces. Gotta get all these research items done. So you can see their forces are getting really concentrated on the sides here, but it's not enough to do anything. Because they've got no supplies now. So we just squash them. And then after this is done, we'll start formulating another plan. No, come over here. Killed off so many Soviet forces now. Good to see their forces are being overrun. Look at those casualties go up. Couple of 100,000 just then. Oh, well, more like 800,000. I want to send... Fine, whatever. The Soviet Union declared war on Poland. Oh, this is interesting. Because they just dragged the entire Allies force into this. I mean... Here's the thing now, like... How much of the Soviet Union is going to get absorbed by the Allies? I mean, this is actually really bad, because I put in so much work, we haven't got all the good stuff yet. They haven't dragged anyone in yet. Soviet Union at war with all these nations here. What's this? It's fighting an aggressive war against... all of those people, but I look at here. It's in the coalition. They're at war with Soviet Union, yeah. It seems like the American Empire had nothing. They didn't care. Who's got? Hang on, whoa, pause. USSR breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and Soviet Union has now surprisingly fallen apart. Soviet Union has attacked, breaking apart the pact, vowing to crush the German regime and once again put expansion in a state. Put the expansion. Okay. All right. What about American Empire? Are they getting involved? See, they're not at war with anyone. They're not in the Allies. They're in no faction at all. They got kicked out of the Allies. Oh, that is brilliant. What about these? They also got... Hang on. Fascists get kicked out of Allies. Ah, alright then. You know what? For the time being, I'm going to cancel this. Just for the time being. Because I can take on the Allies now on my own. Without America backing them, no fucking problem. I want to keep improving relations with them, though. But their opinion of us is really high. Just keep it as high as possible. And Australia got kicked out as well, so that's good. Alright, so British Raj. Let's start boosting popularity, because that is definitely somewhere I would love to conquer. But the thing is, they're a puppet of the UK. We'll see what happens. Whoa, whoops. What happened there? So they're at war with the Allies. And what's going to happen about that? Because the Allies are completely exhausted, but so is the Soviet Union. I'm surprised the Soviet Union declared war on them. Hang on, if you've only got like 100 divisions, why the fuck did you declare war on them? They're surely all here. Offer peace. They won't accept it. What's this? Non-aggression pact between ourselves and the British Raj. I decline. I'm not interested. I'm not scared of the Allies anymore. Without America backing them up, I'm not afraid at all. Oh, we got a little bit of an open area here. Need to close that up. So how many divisions do they have? 18... Oh no, that's 18 million death. At most they've got 225 apparently. I don't know if I really need to be making that attack, because we need to... I don't know. So they're at war with the Allies, but what's going to happen with that? Like, I'm fine with the Soviets getting pushed back into their territory. Because these guys here, they'd have, like, no soldiers. Oh, hang on, no, look. Recruitable population. Quite a lot. Jeez, the Americans have, like, got half of Europe. Australia's got no faction as well. What about these guys? Next election 1949. When? April 1949. They will get elected. Cool. Americans running away. So, in this war here, Allies not in the war. Right, but I never got a peace treaty with them. So 53% towards capitulation. Okay, good to see the Soviets are actually moving in over here. I want them to win. Okay, Poland wants us to sign a pact of non-aggression. I decline, I'm not afraid of the Allies. Spain wants to move troops to our territory. You're not... nope, I deny you. Italy wants... no, I don't give a fuck. Norway, nope. All you're gonna do is take away my God-given right to take these territories. I will handle the Soviet Union on my own. I don't want any fucking help. If the Soviet Union wants to attack you guys, fine. I don't give a shit about you guys, but I'm not letting my my stuff get taken. This is the Soviet Union's desperate attempt now to try and take some territory. It's 10 victory points. It's not heaps, but it's not nothing. Fall of Warsaw. Unlike 1920, there was no miracle of the Polish resistance largely collapsed, and the Soviet flag can be seen raised over most government buildings. Poland only just came back. Now the thing is, because of that, hang on, because the Soviet are essentially taking more victory points. Does that mean I'm going to have to liberate these guys afterwards? I don't know. The thing is, like, look at these liberators over here. Look how much they fucking took. Yeah, we'll give you back your autonomy, but I get to take 50% of your land. That's what I was saying before. The only person who made a profit out of World War II was the Americans. No, or maybe the French took a small amount of profit, but nobody else. Factions have countries have either been left the same size or smaller, apart from America. Now, what I'd like to see, possibly, is the Allies fight the Americans. So they're in no faction at the moment. War Plan White, what's this? Let's have a look at their stuff. Where's War Plan White? Strike at the Empire. What's this do? Conquer focus against Canada. War Plan White. Okay, prepare war propaganda. Soviet Union. Okay. Interesting how they've got all these different choices. I wonder if they've got this, the Manhattan Project, because we obviously don't want them to get that. I wonder if this is different from, like, USA, because I haven't actually had a look. I might do that another time. Have a look to see if that's different. Because you'd think they would have actually researched everything by now. We'll have a look at Australia. They might have a new... They got no national focus, because they only recently became fascist. What's this? France wants to move troops through our territory. I decline. And you know what? Great Britain. Oh, I'll keep it going with Great Britain. Are they moving troops through our land? Alright, I'm gonna cancel it. No military access for them. Yeah, they're gonna not be happy about that, so let's have a look here. Send volunteers request, so... Sure. The Netherlands, nope. What's this? Okay. So, the British have to leave our territory now. I won't have them interfere with this. Don't give a fuck about Poland. Don't give a fuck about the Germans. Don't give a fuck about anything west of this point. Only varying degrees of my territory east of it. I just don't know how the Soviets justified this, that's all. Although it's not necessarily a bad thing. Republican Spain joined comment. Oh no, god damn it. It means another faction I'm gonna have to try and get rid of. Hang on, that's... Yeah, Republican Spain. You know what, the Allies are probably just gonna wipe them out. Am I at war with them now? No, they haven't joined in. Nope. Go and kill them, alright? Stalin must be just furious. I'm gonna be so pissed off though if I don't get all of the Soviet Union. If the Allies get the majority of the stuff, it's just not on. After all the hard work I've put into this. What's this? Japanese-Iraqi war. Yeah, okay, so we're at war with them now. Which means we're going to need these guys probably close to ports around the place. Because I don't expect them to have a huge army. But anything they might send at us, we want to be aware of. They'd only be able to send naval troops around here. Now, did they drag them against the UK as well? No, they're just at war with us. Probably that's a good thing, possibly. How the fuck are we going to get there? I know. We'll just have to send a naval invasion. I'm not doing it yet. Oh, we need to get started with it. I've got a bunch of guys here not doing anything. And I do have ships out here that aren't doing anything. Now, where's that big fleet of mine? Japan Fleet 1. Alright, hold. I want you to redock here. Oh, you can come through this way. That's good, so you don't have to go all the way through Africa. So all of these guys here, they're going to be responsible for conquering Republican Spain, who I don't consider to be particularly strong. No. No. Poland looks like it's getting squashed. You know what, if you want to get your soldiers over to fight them, I literally will let you go. I mean, I'm not going to not take your territory, but I won't kill your troops. Oh, okay. You want me to cross over the river here? Fine, I'll do that. Oh, by the way, if you don't abandon here, I will kill off your troops. Cut these guys off if I can. Alright. These here, we only need, like, one of the infantry, just whatever. I'm going to strategically redeploy them here. Are you going to do... Oh, right, it's paused. So yeah, the Allies, they're getting smashed over here. But the thing is, I know the British have got a lot of strength, so... they'll just send their navy over here and crush them. Air wings with no missions. Where? Just ignore them for the time being, I don't need them. Oh look, they've got some cavalry of their own. Haven't seen them for a while. It's their old guard. The Soviets look like they're probably going to get pushed back. Yep, looks like it. Alright, we need to make a mad rush in Moscow. I can't let the Allies take it. Alright, how are we going to do this? Because after this, we will have to, try and get other nations kicked out of the Allies. Declare war on them, but then, again, what might happen is, if we declare war on, for example, Free American Empire, they'll probably just join the Allies. Even though they got kicked out of it. Or if we declared war on Australia. I was looking forward to a time of peace, but it's not going to happen now. So how big is the navy that we're sending over here? Where is it? It's surely not already there. Oh, there it is. 98. Yeah, that should be bigger than anything Spain's got. And that being said, these are all outdated ships. Hey, they want to hold their territory. Fine by me. Ah, they're getting invaded. Are these guys part of the Allies? No, they're not part of anything. Well, at least the Soviets are sort of wasting more of their manpower, because if you look at them, they're still at all adults serve, but then again, there's a lot of recruitable population there, unless they disbanded most of it. That's right, these guys here. Let's get them across. Nope. Liberia, go away. Oh, fuck off. What is this? No. 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 Can't let the Allies have this stuff. This is all their best land. It's mine. They'll probably just install some sort of stupid Russian democracy and then have it join the Allies. Not going to happen. I'm the one with all the victory points. I get to dictate what happens to them. They become part of me. My hunger for land will never be satisfied. They haven't gotten that far yet. Now, why couldn't the Russians have done this a little while ago when the Allies, when they were stronger? I guess this is like their hindsight war. Republic of Hungary. There's little more than a fucking tumor. Bring them down here. I want to cut off all these fuckers. Yeah, it's the Americans making the attack. Yeah, we're making that attack. Stop that. %55 towards capitulation. We're so close to Moscow. I'll be so pissed off if they get there first. I mean, we've got shorter distance to travel. But they've dedicated more forces, I think, to fighting us. So they're still not scraping the barrel yet. What's this? They arrived in Istanbul. Okay, thank you. Smash them there and there. Oh, it's paused. If I push in through here, it'll create a barrier between myself and the Allies. Then again, the Allies haven't really done anything yet. I need to make sure I deny them as much military access as possible. They'll have to invade by sea if they want to, or land here, of course. I'm still actually rooting for the Russians to push the Allies back. Got more troops coming. So close to Moscow. Part of me just thinks like we really do need to push as hard as we can towards it. If we could just get around this river, it'd be good if we could get over it. That would actually be better. And their force has got to be stretched so thin. Let's surround and kill these guys. Let's leave behind one of the infantry here, that's all that's needed. Non-aggression pact with Greece can get fucked. rapidly pushing towards Moscow. Good, they're cut off. Let's, guess we can start killing them in a moment. Okay, you're losing, then I'll send some... Oh, wait. Yeah, do that, that's fine. Okay, free military factories. Just pause this for a moment, let's have a look. Alright, so we've got medium tanks, modern tanks, heavy tanks. I'm pretty sure I've got every type of tanks being produced. I do need artillery, but... See, that's only at level 2. We're waiting for level 3. There's no point producing these now, because they're just going to need to be replaced later on. I guess I can produce some more mechanized equipment, because at the very least I've got tons of goddamn... what the fuck's going on with this? I got tons of rubber. So close to Moscow. It won't end the war, but I won't hand this back to the Allies. At least. Look at all the forts around here. Holy shit. Get to hold once we've got it. God, they got wiped out really fast. Stop that, it's not winning. Okay, we're so close to Moscow now, it's only 4 regions away. Of course, their forces just can't stand up to us. Oh shit, they're under attack. Crappy horses. What can I do to stop that? Send them some reinforcements from here, I suppose. Or we could just keep making a mad rush towards Moscow. We're almost there. Should probably try and cross that river. giving up territory around here. Then they can't justify holding it anymore. Yeah, because the Soviets are getting pushed back now. Poland's going to get some of its land back if this keeps up. I don't like that. I wanted to take it. Right, so let's have a look here. Hang on a sec, I thought it said Republican Spain. Well, yeah, that's right. They haven't been dragged in yet. Something to see here. If I was to click... No, we are at war with them. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Yeah, see, it is in, but it also isn't. Make up your fucking mind. They've only got 3 divisions. It's only 10 years ago that they had a civil war. So close. 2 regions away. There's still 700,000 recruitable population that we're going to deny them. Stalin's sitting right around here. See if we could see the Kremlin. No. What level are these forts? Level 3. Oh, I spit on level 3 forts. More guys up here. I don't have enough. Because they're sending a lot of guys over here to defend it. Oh, I still might be able to make it. We've got 1 guy sitting in Moscow. Okay, they're still making their way over here. Oh shit, they got repelled. Yeah, not gonna happen, you're gonna die. So they're trying to come back across the river here. Might be trying to attack a little bit too aggressively. Well, they kind of forced my hand by declaring war on the Allies. I can't let the Allies have all the good shit while I get all of fucking Siberia. I don't give a crap about that. Nobody gives a crap about Siberia. Get over here. No one stationed there, but it's alright. Someone here. Up here. You cross the river. We're surrounding Moscow. Good, come on. If you can smash him, because he's in multiple combats, I think. So that can't be good for him. Not only that, he's got himself cut off. If we take this. Look at them all desperately trying to get back to Moscow. Even if they send all of their forces here, it won't save them. Okay, quit that. There, you over here. There's hardly anything here anymore. So they're just giving up territory because otherwise they're going to lose Moscow. All of these guys here are now cut off. Good stuff. Alright, I want this deleted. No, fuck off, Belgium. My territory. Oh shit, that is not good for him. Attacking too aggressively. Tell this guy to fuck off. Yeah, they're getting... I mean, it's a very slow push, but it is happening. Right, get to the port here. How many have I selected? 10. Well, that's more than what... the enemy have got, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna land here. Wait, what happened to those ships? Oh, they've gone. Okay, you come over here as well. I'm gonna add them to the plan. And I want you to patrol. Shit, doesn't let me have a look. We'll just start patrolling there. It's a bit too far away, I guess. But we'll just see what happens. It's not urgent that we need to go to war with. We'll need to actually go fight them. They've left it undefended. Taking Moscow without a fight then. Like I said, it's not enough to make them surrender, but it's enough to really give them a good kick in the nuts. Next stop, maybe Leningrad, which is worth 30. So they get there in one day. Alright, so what else is going on? Are they, like, mass evacuating out here? Nope. Well, there's a bit of territory out here that's just been abandoned. Oh, paused. Okay, Kiev is worth 25 points. Maybe we should try and get it. Hang on, let's squash these guys first. There's not that many of them. Or maybe there's a lot more. That's worth a victory point. I think you stay right there. They could cross over from here. Bloody hell, how many bloody factories are we getting? Oh, of course, we're conquering Russia. We could keep making more infantry equipment. I mean, we don't have the materials for it, but still, my guys need upgrades. So you just have to make it out of your own shit or something. Okay, we've taken Moscow. What? No news headline for that? Maybe it'll be on the next day. These cavalry suck. A lot of undefended territory here. I'm just going to yoink that if you don't mind. How long is this plan? 3 days out of 49. That seems a little bit long. Well, whatever. Because how many are in this plan? It shouldn't be that many. 14 divisions. 58 transports. I'm not too fussed about that. This war is going to be over very soon, and then all resistance to occupation will just end. That's worth 10 victory points, which means I want it. got all these guys here. Yeah, you move up one. But these come up here. The fuck are you doing? Oh, you're retreating into enemy territory like a moron? Fine. I don't even care if they die. Well, I kind of do it because it's manpower lost. But since the Americans are no longer in the Allies, I'm not overly concerned. I feel like I can take on the Americans now that they're on their own. Oh, so now they've got 4 divisions. I better hurry up with this naval stuff. Get to Yaroslavel and Kalinin. Should be worth a bit. Okay, so Soviet Union 67% towards capitulation, so 2/3. Still a long way off. Kiev's worth a lot. So is Minsk. Where's Smolensk? There. There's no good settlements out this way. Only now starting to get victory points after nearly 10 years of fighting. Just about. Get across the river. I think the guy got destroyed, unless he's... Yeah, there he is. He's okay. How much is this one worth? 1 victory point. Well, 1 victory point's better than nothing. Good, push them back across that river. Okay, don't cross if it's going to cause too many casualties. Just don't do it. I don't think that's going to go too well. Maybe I should not do that. It's crossing a rather thick river. Rather wide river. Just leave it. See, that's worth 10 victory points. But still, Kiev's worth a lot as well. These guys are closer to Kiev. Poland's actually getting quite big. I need to make a rush for it. I mean, again, that is not going to win us the war, but it's just that one step closer. How are you guys not doing a good job? The fuck? How are their stats so shit? Terrain, night... Fort. Ah, radio, that's why. A level 7 fort. Just stay where you are there. Cross you, come over here, attack them. Very close to Kiev. Okay, but that's the end of this episode, guys. So, we finally managed to take Moscow. The Soviet Union is 67% towards capitulation. It only contains 39% of its victory points left. Of course, we've taken most of the best ones. The next biggest is Leningrad, which is their new capital. There's a whole bunch of other settlements over here, but they might get taken. Let me guess, that's American forces doing that? Yep. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 54 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.